How do guys, welcome back to Edgar TV. It's that unfortunate time of the year where players are going to lose tour cards. We covered everyone who's going to lose a tour card before the World Darts Championship started, but that's not where it ends. There's going to be people lose it based on the results. There's people looking over their shoulder, and the people on the cut-off on the bubble now are out of the event looking over their shoulder at people that are in it. Now, one player that wasn't in this event, a player we picked up on a few months ago who potentially could lose his tour card, was Simon Whitlock, and it has now happened. Simon Whitlock was holding on to a tour card. He was outside the top 64 players in the world, but Steve Beaton handing back his card this year meant it would drop to number 65. That's where Simon was sat. However, Wesley Plazier, picking up a result in the afternoon session in the World Darts Championship, has seen Simon Whitlock now drop out of a position and will now have to go to Q School. We know he is going to go to Q School. He does want to potentially be on the tour with his son, Mason Whitlock, who has been playing on the development tour and has been playing on the Modus Super Series. So we are going to see them both attend Q School, and from what I'm told, they are going to go to the European Q School. Now, as an Australian player, he has the choice. He can go to the UK or he can go to the European. Gets a bit of a freedom of selection, and traditionally in the past the European Q School has been a little bit easier than it has been in the UK, so I do understand that move for him. Now, if he doesn't get his tour card, that doesn't mean the end for Simon Whitlock. I think we'll see a lot more of him. We'll see loads of him on the exhibition circuit. We'll definitely see him on the Super Series. We'll definitely see him on the World Seniors Tour. Now that tour has become a lot more invitational. They really will want a player like Simon Whitlock to really boost up their sort of viewing figures and their reach. So Simon Whitlock, a really interesting character here. Going to Q School, but at the moment will not be on the tour next year. Now, I think he's one of those people, if he does drop on the Challenge Tour system, I think he's one that's going to win Challenge Tour events. He's going to get plenty of Pro Tour call-ups, so he would be a very interesting player on that system, but he might not be the only player dropping out. Wesley Plazier is the man who took him out, but at the moment is the player on the bubble position, so he could take out Simon Whitlock, then get taken out himself if one of the following things happen. Robert Owen wins his next game, Jeffrey de Graaf wins 2, Jeffrey does 1, and Nick Kenny both win 2. Now that includes, that's 2 wins, not reaching a certain round, because Jeffrey de Graaf, stupid graphics, Jeffrey de Graaf has already won 1 game, but he needs to win a further 2, so it's not from that, it's from this point that we speak today. There are other possibilities as well. James Hurrell, Chris Landman, Christian Kist reaching the quarterfinals. And the reason I put semi-finals there as well is because we can just take a look ahead as well to Boris Kritschmar, who is the next player in line. If 2 of these things happen, Wesley Plazier and Boris Kritschmar will both lose their tour cards. That being said, I don't think that's going to happen. Christian Kist will have to make the semi-final, and for anybody else off the pace like Leonard Gates, etc., they would all have to reach at least the semi-final to knock Wesley Plazier or Boris Kritschmar out of positions. Don't you worry though, if it does seem a little bit confusing, I will talk you through everything. If someone loses a card, if someone gains one, I'm going to be giving you an update right here on Edgar TV. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button and I'll do the rest for you. I'll make sure you miss nothing in the world of darts during this World Championships. Catch you soon for some more Edgar TV.